Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Pick a Book, Any Book, 5-minute readings from my totally messy, totally random library. It took me years to acquire this library through several states, through several different places, different book fairs, different giveaways. I just acquired so many books, which I love. Gotten rid of a lot as well. Today, I picked a random book. It's called Catch the Energy and Release the Potential, Fish, a Remarkable Way to Boost Morale and Improve Results. This is written by Stephen Lundin, Harry Paul, and John Christensen. So as always, I'm going to get ready to set my timer here, and I'm going to open up to a random place. Basically, you know the drill. I open up, no bookmarks, no nothing. So I have no idea where I'm going to open up to. I'm going to read for 5 minutes, and then I will wrap it up as soon as we hear this beeper alarm. I don't know how long I'm going to do this, but basically through 2019, you could expect one almost every single day, a different reading. So make sure you hit subscribe, like it, comment, whatever. If you agree, if you don't agree, disagree, whatever, it's okay. I didn't write the book. When I write a book, if I ever do, then you better like it. Let's see. So I'm going to press start, and I'm going to open this up. Oh, actually, it didn't press. Okay. Let's see. We'll start right here. They found a coffee. It's called Be Present. They found a table at the cafe across the street and ordered coffee, hot chocolate, and sweet rolls. The market was rapidly filling with people, and Lonnie directed her attention to the way the fish guys interacted with those people. He asked her to watch them in action and told her she would discover the final ingredient if she watched carefully. Her eyes went from one monger to another, marveling at their playful manner and the light-hearted way they went about their work. She then turned her attention to those who were between activities. They looked vigilant, eyes roaming for the next opportunity for action. It was actually a bad experience from the night before that helped her find the answer. She remembered her trip to the store with 2 cranky kids, both ready for bed. How long did she stand at the counter waiting for a clerk who was talking to another clerk about the modifications he made to his car? It seemed forever as the kids pulled on her dress with growing impatience. That wouldn't happen here, she thought. These guys are present. They are fully engaged in their work. I wonder if they even daydream. She asked Lonnie if that was the answer. You got it. Why am I not surprised? He flashed his boyish grin. Look out, toxic energy dump. Here she comes. Then Lonnie continued. I was at the grocery store waiting my turn at the meat counter. The staff was pleasant and having a good time. The problem is they were having a good time with each other, not me. If they had included me in their fun, it would have been a whole different experience. They had most of it right, but they were missing the key ingredient. They weren't present and focused on me, the customer. They were internally focused. She opened her journal and wrote, Be present. Lonnie was showing his first sign of not being present. She knew why when he said, I need to get back to work. The guys were more than willing to cover for me, but I don't want to overdo it. There is, however, one piece of advice I would like to offer before I leave. I'm all ears. Well, I don't mean to tell you how to do your job, but I think it will be important for you to find a way for your staff to discover the fish philosophy for themselves. I'm not sure just telling them about the fish philosophy will do the trick. Brad had a good idea when he said you should bring them here. You and Brad make quite a team. In my rush to solve the problem, I could easily forget that the members of my staff need to have learning experiences of their own and time to internalize the experience. Thanks so much for everything. You made my day. Brad couldn't stop talking on the way home. It was all she could do to be present for him. One somewhat crazy idea found its way into her head. She grinned and tucked it away for Monday. She told me, and then I discovered it for myself. Unknown. Sunday afternoon. During her private time on Sunday afternoon, Mary Jane opened her journal and briefly expanded on her notes. Choose your attitude. I think we have a good start on this one. The menu idea the staff came up with was terrific. The first real sign of progress. Without choose your attitude, all the rest is a waste of time. I need to continue exploring and expanding our awareness of this ingredient. Play. The fish market is an adult playground. If the fish guys can have that much fun selling fish, there is hope for us at First Guarantee. Make their day. Customers are encouraged to play also. The atmosphere is one of inclusion, not at all like the boss I had in LA who talked to me like I was a tape recorder and never shared any of the interesting work. Be present. The fish guys are fully present. They are not daydreaming or on their phone. They are scanning the crowd and interacting with customers. They talk to me as if I was a long lost friend. Monday morning. As she entered the elevator, she noticed Bill right behind her. That will save me the trip to his office, she thought. The car was crowded, so they didn't converse, but when the door was open on her floor, she turned to Bill and handed her boss her bag, which had a distinct odor emanating from it. A gift, Bill. It's called a smiling sushi. As the door closed, she heard aloud, Mary Jane! A few seconds after she was at her desk, the phone rang. Strange gift, Mary Jane, said Bill with a hint of smile in his voice. She told him what she had done on Saturday. Stay with it, Mary Jane. I don't know what a fish market has to do with first guarantee, but if it can make me smile with the day I have ahead, you may be on to something. When she hung up the phone, she was aware that her relationship with Bill was somehow different. I don't think many on his staff stand up to him, she thought. Strange as it seems, I believe he appreciates the fact that I have chosen not to be intimidated. The field trip. At the first of her 2 Monday morning staff meetings, she got right to the point. I'm impressed and heartened by how you work to find ways to remind us all that we can choose our attitude each day. The Choose Your Attitude menu was a great idea, and it's the talk of the building. It's fun at last to hear some positive comments. Now, all right, and that is 5 minutes. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Again, you could probably find this book most places that you could find used books, or on Amazon, or go to a used bookstore. Fish, it's called, by Stephen Lundin, Harry Paul, and John Christensen. It has a lot of you know, comments on the back by Bob Nelson, Spencer Johnson, Richard Chang, and so I hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you next time on Pick a Book, Any Book, and I hope you'll join me tomorrow.